y'all. I'm back. Make sure I got my lighting right. Took a minute for me to get on here. I don't know why, but it did. It just did. Gotta get my mind right, thoughts right, you know, them channels right. Y'all know what I mean. The channel and the divine. And if you know, this channel is for right now is for adults only because I'm smoking. Okay. All right, cool. Just so we clear. Now, I will be doing a couple of card readings, but I really want to get the thought out about what my title of the video is. And I had a question asked to me about, oh, and shouts out when we do my quick promo to Culture Crowns. They on Instagram. I don't know if y'all can see them. Culture Crown from Aboriginal Republic of North America. Aboriginal Republic of North America Star. I'll show y'all that because we are self-administered. I don't know reparations around here. Self-administered. I'm trying to give them a full shout out. Not trying to show y'all my butt, but just a shout out what we do. Since y'all want to look at butts, it's on the butt. I know why she did it. Anyhow, so this video is gonna be for whoever it resonates for. And not everybody don't like this video because why? It's about the shadow and it's about going deep and it's about diving in and going in. And don't nobody want to go in, go diving deep and facing oneself. That's why I posted Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Now, the only way you're going to be able to heal oneself is to actually go within. That's what the shadow work is all about. It's going within. Now we can label this as chakras. We can label this going into many areas of that. That which is the hidden part. Shadow is what you can't see. Now, as a child, you grow up, you might be scared of the dark. Why are you scared of the dark? Scared of self, scared of something that you might see. There's many variations of it. Of what? How the scare come. Because that came from as a child. I'm breaking this down on many levels. That's why if you read it, it say Peter Pan. So Peter Pan, if you know anything about his story, his shadow, he ended up boxing with his shadow, you know, because he didn't really want to face himself. There's many variations and layers to that movie as well. But on that scale of it, he was boxing with himself. So really, when you want to look at the shadow side of self, you really looking at yourself. So when you looking outside of yourself, you're really looking at yourself. I know it sounds crazy. So it's like you're battling with yourself. If you have a problem with something outside of you, that means you have a problem with something inside of you. It's all going back within. So let's go to the Bible. I was brought up as a Christian, and I will not let that go because anybody know me. I was brought up in the Christian church. I went to church. I've been on all the boards. I've been in the choir. I've been all that. Thank you to my lovely grandmother. I want to give shouts out to Ashe, to pastor, to the one pastor that I knew of. Solid. I had to knock on wood on that one. His name was Pastor Warline. H. Hanford Kenneth Warline. I love that man. Rest. I don't know if he resting because he come to me. I'm gonna tell y'all how I get my channels. They come to me in dreams. I want to thank that man for coming to me. He was like a father. You get many fathers. You can have many mothers too. For those that's part of the shadow work because part of that work could be because you was abandoned. So you'll be brought up with that old vengeful, hateful ass energy about wanting to hate on your mama. It comes with the territory. But that's for you to figure out in yourself why you was brought through that situation, circumstance. It's for you to figure it out. It's not for no one other because you came through the portal by yourself, and it's up to you to figure it out by yourself. That's why you have guides, people that help coach, therapists, all the likes that help get one on the path to what we call in the Bible righteousness. One thing I love about the teachings of Jesus is it was totally misinterpreted. And it was one of my favorites of all the teachings because once I started to dive deep into the teachings of what Jesus, Yeshua, however you want to name him, let's talk about what he was really talking about. Consciousness. Let's go to Pinocchio. I loved cartoons and I loved shows, especially that had some kind of concept to them that make you think, like Kung Fu Panda. Anyway, now back to what I was talking about. Pinocchio. You know how you had Geppetto on his shoulder? Geppetto was his conscience. Because what Pinocchio wanted to do, and Pinocchio can do what he wanted to do. But every time Pinocchio did what he wanted to do, which what was his favorite thing to do? His favorite thing to do was lie. Mm. You know what my grandma always told me? My grandma said, my grandma was the dopest. My grandma just always say, and this is my grandma Clarice, because I got so many grandmas, you gotta be specific with which grandmother I'm talking about. I'm so honored, grateful for that. Thank you, grandmothers, and thank you, mother, for getting me here, and thank you, father. No discredit to you either, for whatever. No discredit, because I wouldn't be here without the both of you. You got it. Now, uh, yeah, that was his conscience. But Pinocchio did every time what? Every time Pinocchio lied, his nose got bigger, bigger, and bigger, and bigger, and bigger. Until it looked like a damn tree branch. I'm sure we can all figure out the point and moral of the story. Jesus was trying to, in the Bible, explain what consciousness was going to be about. So when you got angel and the devil, not one better or liker than the other. It's for you to decide. And what we call that? We call that discernment. Using your own discernment, which that goes with mind, heart. They all got to go together. It's a synergy. That's the way it works. I'm going to keep it in one holistic, the way I can give it the most holistic I can give it without it being all over the place. Because there's everything all over the place, right? But let's get it back to center. I deal with universality knowledge. Let's get it back to its center. Source. What you see and what you hear, it comes from the divine spirit, guided by the spirit. So let's get back to the shadow. Michael Jackson, one of my favorite angels. All shade to him. All shade to him. Michael Jackson. That archangel Michael energy. Call it whatever y'all want. Call it whatever the hell you want. I don't care. It don't matter to me. It's not about what you believe. It's about what I know. Got it? Okay. So that angel and protector and guide of mine, thank you. He gave so many messages before he left here. gave all the warnings. The warnings, this is it, wake up, this what was going. If you go back and read every last song, listen to the songs, everything was a message. He was fighting. He was fighting the he was fighting a good fight. But he was so strong, nobody didn't know how strong he was. I know I did. But that's why I cried when he left. It was like somebody left my heart. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Shadow work. Let's get to the shadow work and heal it. Okay, now let's get to the chakras. Okay, no. Let me break down. Let's give an example. I mentioned abandonment. Let's talk about any kind of trauma. Let's talk about trauma. You know, one thing I learned when I love knowledge. When I went to school studying psychology, and that wasn't even my major. My major is business, but my major is knowledge. My major is universal knowledge. Anything I can learn that's gonna master, or anything that produces you to another level. Of course, that's what we need to know. Next, back to the psychology. Here's how I got into this. In my psychology class, one of the exercises was to be done on ourselves. So, how better else to therapy to be able to consult anyone if you can't do it on yourself? And that was the time I was able to find all what we call in Aboriginal Republic North America dysfunctions. They call it mental illness in what we call America, our society that you live in. It's mental illnesses, okay? You know, depression, anxiety, all of that other bullshit. Not just bullshit, because I'm gonna break those things down too in another video, because this will be too long for that. I'm already at the 12-minute lock, and I did want to pull a couple cards, but if I get a question or something like that, then I'll do that. Come back with it, like with this one. Let's talk about the trauma. Did you know that you can have trauma from, excuse my phone, did you know that you can have trauma in the womb? There are some that has had trauma in the womb. Then they come out and they don't know. Some parents can't figure out what the hell is wrong with their child because of something that happened in the womb. It could have been some things that was said to the mother, done to the father while they were. It could have been many scenarios when we talking about here, and this is why we are so adamant about planned pregnancy. And we ain't talking about no planned programming, that Planned Parenthood bullshit from Margaret Sanger shit, okay? Now you go do the research on that. Anyway, I'm talking about planning a child with the mother, the father, knowing when that you're gonna have the child. There's a science to that. It's not just we're going to lay down and have a child. It's nice, it's lovely. It is, and it should be. Although it should be a very wise decision because a child is an investment. If I would have known that as a child coming up, because it would have been brought up to me as a child, then I would have made better decisions. No regrets to any of my children. I'm just telling you the choice I would have made if I had better choices made available to me. So now that I have those choices available to me because I've made them in my own mind, I can set those up for my generation to follow. This is how we break generational patterns, what we call generational curses, generate all of that. While you want to go do magic on other people and what you want to call, you want to go do your little whoop 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 whoop. Just think about it. Go do it on yourself. Go think about doing that kind of work on yourself so you can heal yourself. And you ain't got to be bitter no more. And you ain't got to be hateful no more. And then you ain't got to be envious no more. And then you ain't got to have all of those no more. Why? Because you're learning to go inside and heal yourself. I'm funny as shit sometimes. But know that I got that from my mama. Because she is funny too. My mama's funny. All right. I am going to give a couple shout outs because I love certain parts of this growth and who helped me get to this journey. And what part of that is my mother. It's crazy. It's my mother. So, whoever would have thought the one that you think that didn't love you, she always loved you. Did you ever did one ever think what that was happening, something happened to you, or if you was abandoned or what you thought was abandoned as a child? Did you ever think that something was going on in her mind, and her something was going on in her circumference, in her vortex? Of course. But once you tune into self, this is a snippet. Once you tune into self and start healing and start going within, see, something I have to say and give credit to Dr. Ali Muhammad and a couple others about all the ancestors are they're where do you think that? They inside of you. And of course that word we don't know about. IND. But what the point of the matter is you can't access nothing that's not already inside of you. It's gotta be in you. Then once you start to tap in what's already in you, you tap into them DNA cell molecules that they call with old DNA and all that. You can just tap in. They say, well, like sweetie, tap, 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 tap in. That's what I have to do. I tap in. So when I want to know what happened to one of my grandmothers, I tap into that DNA cell molecule from my mitochondrial DNA. That's how. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. We forgot how to do that because if we wasn't being taught that, they needed to keep us distracted so we can't maximize and be the fullest people that we are. No disrespect. But, evil has to be revealed. It has to be shown its face. That's the only way we can purge and clean. See, what people forget and didn't really realize is that Jesus was an exorcist. He was a healer, and he really was an empath. That's he could read minds. He knew what you was thinking before you got to him. Can't take it too literally. Gotta dive deep. Dive deep. Shouts out to Infinite Waters diving deep. To the cat down the road. Shouts out to the cat down the road. Literally outside my door. Garden. Call it what you want. They stay on guard. All the forces work with you or against you, like anything. That water can heal you or it can make you sick. Shoot, that's like somebody's food, like I've been experiencing. That's why I cook my own stuff. That's just a tip. Cook your own food, y'all. You won't get sick. And be careful of the type of food that you do cook. Be very selective. Try to make sure it's organic if you can, non-GMO. If you really, really conscious, can't always get it, but you try to get what you can. That's all I could tell you, folks. Like a mama would tell you, just try to get what you can. That's what grandma would say. Say, I don't like it. Say, you tried it before. Try it before you tried it before you like it. I don't know what was in the movie. Just open your mouth. Yeah, I don't know. That was just funny. I had to have a joke. Okay, I'm at the 20-minute mark. I am going to shut this one off, and then I am going to probably come back with the reading. I probably could just keep on going because I be seeing the readings that be about 45 minutes. I was trying to keep y'all to the point on what the shadow work was about. So let's let me stay on the point of the trauma, so I don't lose topic because I get channeled like that. Anyway, let me got my blood. Now, this is what it is. I got here by healing myself. How do you heal? Okay. What you see behind me is a chakra chart. Thank you to my sister Sheila. Gracious to Sister Sheila. Sing. I have so many wonderful, gracious, beautiful people. And I also want to give a shout out to Sister Terry. It's Terry Lang. She's in Kansas. All them sisters, Sister Sarita, Sister please y'all don't lose me. It's so many wonderful, beautiful people. I'm gonna give a shout out, just a special shout out to y'all in another video. Okay, just stick with me. I'm trying to get to letting you know how you get somewhere because you got to be grateful. You got to be humble and gratitude, and you got to give that same loving energy to yourself. That's how you heal because you can't give it to nobody else. You ain't gonna give a fuck about nobody else if you can't care about yourself. This the way it work. So let's give an example. Let's start with number one. Let's go to the root. So let's go to the root. The root is the red. Now, root is where everything is like the earth. You know, it's like the soil. It's like everything goes into the root. It started there. Your foundation was all in the root. So your first trauma could have been somewhere it started there. How about it started somewhere it could have been it could have started in the heart. But wherever it started, it goes down into the root. Okay? So what's in the root? Rejection. I got it broken down. That it could be abandonment, for example. I said different. Let's deal with the abandonment. I'm gonna deal with mine. Okay. That goes into the root chakra. That goes into all the chakras. That can cause problems in the reproductive system. That can cause problems in my heart. That can cause problems in my uh, solar plexus area. And if you want to know what that area is, where that's where my stomach is, you can have all kind of digestive issues and things of that nature. This is where those kind of like you kind of heal. When you go on within, you can heal the body out within. So it's not just healing without. We can give you all our Aboriginal, Indigenous, medical, uh, medicinals, nutrients, but it's a lot more to that because then you'll be wondering why I'm having the issue come up again. Oh, it happens because you didn't heal. You didn't go within. You got to go within sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's not no sometime. You just got to, and it's called the consciousness because now you're being conscious of of your thoughts. When it's what we call racing thoughts. Stop letting your thoughts race from you. You better catch that motherfucker. What is that? I don't know. So the old person said to me, you better catch that. I love old wise people. They are hilarious. They are hilarious. Sister Beverly, my Y'all know her, Sister Beverly. She's my cousin Eugene. I just love her so much. She's wonderful, just beautiful. Just you think I could wear a hat? That woman be wearing. She wear different hats like I can't imagine. And how she handles it is amazing. But you have to realize everybody, no matter how strong or is going through something. They're all people need to be is figuring out how to be the best version of themselves. And how can you do that? We can help you do that. You can do that by what? Knowing your birth chart. That starts off knowing the day you was born. How about knowing what sign you are? Whether you believe it or not. What polarity? If you're from cosmology, we can there's levels to it. Okay? But let's stick to the birth chart. Birth charts is very important. The time you was born, what moon sign you have, what ascendant you have, what north, what south, what descendant, what all of these degrees that you was learning in school, they should have been learning, it should have been teaching us how to read our birth chart. But see, we taught this in the mystery schools in Kemet and other schools because that's why they were called mystery schools because it was a mystery. It ain't no more, but it can be. But life is a mystery. It should be fun too. Now, birth chart. I can help you read that. Helping knowing your birth chart helps you. It's like a map for your life. You don't have to worry about being like nobody else, learning what somebody else need to learn, trying to do what somebody else is doing, thinking that you're supposed to be doing that because they doing it. No, you're supposed to be doing what your signature code came here to do. But you wasn't taught that. Show wasn't taught that in African as an Afro American and some natives. A lot of folks just ain't taught that. But there is a bunch of other nationalities that are taught that because their culture wasn't taken from them. Their language, their speech. Okay? So this is the reasoning for it. This is why folks should have more compassion for those that have come and have paved the way, have put the time, put the work, and the study. Why? Because they did it for you. They did it for us. Did it for me, and I have so much gratitude for that. For the whipping, every whipping, for every slashing, for every beating, for every rape, for every pulling, for every beheading, for every last single dysfunctional bullshit that you guys could possibly think of that I know. Trust and believe. It's a new dawn and a new day. You have to wake up here. Listen, I had a spiritual letdown going through this. And then I ended up back with this book. Very interesting because I got channeled to a couple messages. And most of my messages come from Yeshua. Yahshua, Jesus, however you want to call it, but it's divine because I deal with the consciousness only. What is you conscious of? Why did you do it? What is you doing it for? What's your reasoning for it? Why? Why? Ask why. And keep on asking why is what I do. Because I'm going to ask why. Why is it green? It's for you to find out why. I'm not going to go into those channeled messages that I was, because I'm already at the 30-minute mark, because this is about shadow work. I was going to pull a couple cards because I am, because that's what I do. But I also have to give a message and give the message that I'm supposed to give, because I'm up and this is what I'm supposed to be giving. I'm tired of getting my butt whooped. Okay. So I gotta deliver these messages. And whoever that is, thank you. Hey, King Way, I see you. Thank you. Sending up that love. Mwah, 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 wherever you at. Trying to make sure I give my messages. You see? Shots out. We going up, fires up. Now, you want me to pull a card for you? Anybody want me to pull a card? Let me show. So what we got today? Thank you, Sister Misha, for my light. I'm help. I got beautiful people helping my channel grow, and that's. She was like, "You needed some new lighting." I said, "Okay." She went and got me some new lighting. I'm gonna touch more on them chakras and them shadows every time. So, and I'm gonna also put some cards. So now I'm gonna pull the card. What I'm gonna do, and then if you want to go in depth about more of your reading, then you know how that works. Cause that ain't for free. I gotta make a living, right? Okay. I charge $60 for an hour, which is not bad. I'm still keeping it reasonable. Now, if you want to go into something else, you know, that's on a whole nother level. But card readings is pretty detailed. It's an hour. It normally goes over an hour. Y'all see how I talk. But the message is the message. I try my best not to sugarcoat it. And my mama told me not to. No sugarcoats. And I don't like nobody sugarcoating my shit anyway. Because I like my own sugar. And I want to see what kind of sugar you got any motherfucking way. Pay me no mind, y'all, because I'm funny as shit. I crack myself up. All right. So I got the Mystic Moon deck. The Mystic Moon deck. This deck came from my daughter. I got the Romance Angels. Don't worry about because they got white faces on them, okay? It's the message. And since it's Valentine's month, that's a good card to pull, right? So I think I should pull one of those, and then a regular tarot, of course. And I've got to go with my Old Faithfuls. Old Faithful deck. So the ones that never lie, none of them lie, but they don't lie. Okay, that's right. So who's got their hand up? They say, please, you need anything to pull my cards. That's reasonable. I see you. Peace, man. Okay. You see, you got a question, or you just want me to shuffle? Let me see. You have a question, or you just want me to shuffle for you? And always, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like it, and if you like to share with someone else, please do. If you think this message can help them, because this is a healing channel, and the energy you put into this channel will go back to it's like it's reciprocity. You give to a goddess, she gives back to you. That's just the way it works. Now, I'm getting ready to put a card. Alrighty. All right, let me see. How will my book series be successful those years? Okay. Here's another thing. That's kind of like I'm going to say it's like a general question, because I'm going to say your book series for the year be is as successful as you want it to be. Now, I put the cards on it for this year. How my book series be successful? this year. Okay. Can you believe this is a damn Bic? That's some bullshit. Y'all excuse me. Because Bics normally always work. No, ain't no my bad. I just want to make sure it's more. Okay, here's the thing about the questions. Let me put a card on it and see. Because, see, like I said, when you ask a question like that, you got to know your book series is going to be successful. It's not, you don't need this to tell you that. It's you knowing it. Do you know it? You need to know it and believe it and then accept it. Claim it. It's that's it. It's that simple. I'm gonna pull a card on it though for you. However, it's all about acceptance and knowing, because no one can tell you it's not going to be successful. These can't tell you that. You feel me? So of course it is. It's gonna be dynamic. What you mean? Shoot, we help each other. That's how it works. That's where I appreciate. Yes, brother, yes. But let's see what the cards say. Okay, on that note, trying to feel which ones I'm feeling for that. Ooh, let's see what come out on the gold pack, and then I'm gonna see what comes out with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put your energy into these cards real quick. Give me a moment. I already my space is already clear here, so and I pretty clear here, so just gonna clear the space real quick. Okay, can y'all see me? I wanted you to see the table a little bit. It might be a little minor setback, just a minor one, but ain't nothing wrong with setbacks, right? Because setbacks mean you learn something while you got it something set back. Make sense? Okay, that's the first thing I seen. And it's and don't let it make you. Don't let it drain you. Like don't let it put. Don't make it. Don't. Oh, let me make sure I can say this right, because when I see that, make don't let it take from you. Meaning, make sure you keep it fun, or you know, fun like you love doing it. If the moment that you feel like it's taking too much from you, then you're not gonna love what you're doing. If that makes any sense, that can be part of the setback, because sometimes we can overthink things. I do that. I know. I don't know where that just came from. But I'll just see what that comes out. When I don't know. It's in related to that question. Sorry, I do. But yes, it will be successful. It's going to be very successful, I told you. But that will be the only hindrance is the outcome as far as the setback. I think putting too much overthought. Keep your inner child. Make sure you keep your inner child. Yeah, you're going to have people control your habits, but you also going to have people envious of what you're doing. Don't let that stop you, okay? Don't let that stop you from what you're doing. Cause right, cause you right at a point in your life where things is about to start breaking to a whole nother level. Yeah, be cautious of manipulative people, okay? And that's don't have no care to what you're trying to grow and build because they have other motives. Stick to what you're doing and keep it to yourself. That's what ancestors said. I don't know. Whatever that is you doing. Okay. That's what I don't know. You can take it how you want to resonate. Let's see what you say. That's real gracious. Mrs. Building with you. I love her. I talked to her. She talks about how deep y'all convos be. Oh yeah, I love her. I love building with other sisters. I have so many beautiful, beautiful sisters. So if you know sisters and even other men that want to heal or trying to heal, that want to heal or think that, they can call it whatever they want to call it, the devil or whatever. That's because they don't know what the devil is. Or that's because they don't know they self. If you was able to let the devil do some shit to you, then I would too. If somebody keep on pointing it, eventually you're gonna get tired. Yeah, oh my God, this card. Yeah, your struggles and your burdens is over. You just gotta keep the focus on yourself, but in a way that is you using your childlike energy. Okay. Yeah, you don't have the in. Oh, wait. This is for you, Kenway. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You got the Wheel of Fortune, and you got the Lover's card. Ain't that so beautiful? Look at you. Look at that. So this can mean lots of things. This is coming into more union with your divine self or your divine counterpart. So there is. I just told you there will be very success. It will be very successful for you, and it's all up to you. It could be part of that. Could be the one you're with. But like I said, that individual has to meet you the same way that you see them. It's not no, I'm up here, you're down here, you're no. It's a straight meeting of minds. So we can be clear. Okay. I don't own you, you don't own me. We respect each other and we respect each other's growth and how we want to grow. Let's see what the cards say here. I'm just giving you something real quick because you in here. Which I am so excited because I sure wasn't expecting it. And if you were like, yeah, then I just say trust. You don't have to trust yourself and trust the situation that's calling for you to have faith, whether you believe in it or not. I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. You trying to have children, man? Of course, why would you want to have children? You in a pot of honor. You got some chemistry. Whoever that you do, y'all got some really good chemistry. I must say, it is all in these cards. I must say, you got y'all all into these cards. Okay, okay, all right. So, what message you have for Kim Wade? Spirit, what message do you have for? I love when they come out like that. You got some real strong, powerful energy there, and it's coming out through these cards. You got true love. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You can take that how you want it to resonate. That is just phenomenal. Let me see if another card come out. Because you was calling in your soulmate the whole time. Wow. That is beautiful. That is just absolutely beautiful. That is a nice reading. I mean, for really, really cute, really, really cool. I'm going to leave those out for just in case someone else comes. But I was going to give those reading now. Let's see what pop out with these because I haven't used these in a minute. You know our cosmology. cards, but they in the money because we about that money. That's what we're moving into. We moving into new money, like this new moon we in. So knowing who you are is very important. I'm a moon Aquarius. My mama's Aquarius. I am exactly my mama. My dad's a Gemini. My ascendant's a Gemini, so I'm exactly my daddy. And I am so cool with it. Yeah, moving on. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, 9 of Hearts. Moving on to love. Yep. So she got the Ace of Pentacles. And we call this like the hand of God. Give it to me. Give it to me. Can you give it to me? Yeah. That's it. That was your quick reading for you. I hope it resonated for you. If you have anything else now, if you would like, I take donations and all of that at my Cash App, which is $Kalishi, which is CALI, she for the tribe. Okay, XI. That's it. And let's see what else we can get. Let me give you an oracle message. Let's see what oracle message we get. Oh, I was gonna give you a Mystic Moon. I'm gonna give you this one for real because I haven't done this one. Let's see what we got. King of Swords. Make sure you speak your truth. Whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you speak it and speak your truth. Yeah, because you've been going through a dark night. You've been going through some challenges. But you got a light coming. It's like you got that spark. It's been just a spark that's been driving in you. Yeah, there it is again. This is what you've been going through. And there's the Lovers. And I hope it don't come from the love. But I didn't feel that energy that it was coming from the love. No, it's not. Let's see. Can you tell me? Wow, your cards are matching up with my cosmology phases this year for me too. That's crazy. Oh, that's dope, man. Oh, that's dope. Please go and let the other folks know that this is how it resonates. This is just how it and a lot of the times I did the cosmology and it matched up sometimes just like that as well. I was like amazing. This it's a guided thing. I'm applaud and I'm humbled to know that oh man, you got strength. You're gonna have strength and you're gonna need your strength to conquer and get through, and you will. And you will. Shouts out to my mom because I know she gonna be watching it. And to answer to my cousin Bear, which is Yuji. And to all my other sisters and brothers, to Dr. Ali. Oh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune again. See, now some of the stuff I ain't gonna make it up. I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. Like there's that Eight of Swords again. Moving on from those challenges. That's what you're moving away from. Yep. Why? Because you got the star. Aren't we in Aquarius season? Yeah. Whatever it is, you're launching it this month. If you're not, you should be. Okay. I don't know. That's what I was told. Launch it this month. Ooh, 6 of Wands. And you guys gonna be the star player in it. Whatever it is you're doing. That's good right there. Let me get another. That's too many. What the God's green earth? You tell me what you over there manifesting, King Wayne. Huh? What is you over there manifesting? Huh? You manifested something real big and good over there. Oh yeah, I see you. Calixi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, the Star card, Wheel of Fortune. You you, you got good vibes, which I got good vibrations when I felt your aura in Atlanta. So these days of like this from past relationships, because you've been patient, all you need to do is speak your mind like you've been doing it to the one that you love or the one that you have potential with. Is she a earth sign? Possible, but whatever it is, she holds something that she's very sacred to you. Yeah. Oh wow. Thank you, Kenway. I'll be up late. I'll be up. I'll be up. I was trying to catch Mercedes. She probably knocked out. Shit, I feel like I ain't up by myself now. She you gonna smoke with me? So my mama said, "Go okay. When you gonna do it? Just be yourself. Just be yourself." So that's been my challenge. Just getting on here to just be myself. Really, that's really it. Oh, let's give you a fifth agreement. I got these for what we call Christmas as a gift. We love gifts, don't we though? It don't matter. It's just the energy. If people start looking at just the energy, like shouts out to my Bobby Hennett. I love the scholars and teachers. He'll tell you, it's the energy. Okay? It's just the energy. That's it. Don't take it all. Don't go crazy on us with people when they well, okay, you go over there in your corner over there. Crazy, crazy crew. Crazy cuckoo people. I sit over here and laugh and smoke me some more weed at them. Crazy cuckoo people. Because they don't get it. Or they didn't get life. Life got them. Thank God for strong women in my life. That life was getting them too, but they didn't let it get to them. They said, not today. You know what cloth I'm cut from. You think twice before you think twice. I cut from a strong cloth. Real strong. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Give me a card you got for Kim Ray. He's still right here. He over here. What message you got for him? Uh-oh. Ooh. You over here rolling. uh, yeah, man. What message you got for Kim Ray? What message you got for the brother who up late with me? I told you be careful about these people. Okay? Be careful about it. I don't know why I just keep looking at it. But they're around. Okay? Just be careful. That means we got our eyes. We got them all eyes. Especially when we be smoking. I'll be like, I see you. I see you. Maybe some folks need to go smoke. Respect for others, people. Respect for other people brings me peace. I like that. But that ain't what came out. They kind of sticky, so I'm trying to break them in for you. What was that? Just had to see that. What message you have for Kim Ray? Come on, Spirit. What you got for him? Which one you got for him? character. That's what I'm talking about. Now, some people don't take them off the floor, but I do. The floor is ground, the ground, the earth is the earth. They say, I come from the infinite. This is your card. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to see if I can get this lighting right. I come from the infinite. Look how cool he looks. It says, oh, wow, I think this is it was perfect. It says, every cell in my body is a universe of its own. It's intelligent, it's complete, and it's programmed to be what it is. I say that was just perfect. Shit, I got to spark the blood up on that one. That was perfect shit. And yes, for those that think I don't cuss, yes, I cuss and I smoke. For those, you might want to get your kids out of here. Don't want to be nobody. Don't be gossiping. I needed to know. So I am gonna give a quick shout out to all the ones that have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you and blessings to all of you. Thank you for all of you who have liked it, who have actually thank you for your donation. I really am honored. I am grateful. I'm looking to grow this every day. I'm working to go through doing my own shadow work every day. That's how I got here, by healing myself. Shout out to Country Crown, because girl, that pink Arna star is popping on camera. And that sis star hat, because I'm a sis star, representing for the Order of the Eastern Stars. Yes, for the Queen of Sheba, Grand Lodge. Yes. On Main, address 11666 at 11166 South Main. But anyhow, yeah. What else do we got? What else did I have? I want to do something fun and funny, because I'm already I didn't believe I did an hour already. And it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, but I'm actually not tired. That's the crazy part. I'm tired, but not tired. Let's do another oracle card. Okay, I made this deck myself. Okay. And I'm working on my own deck. Shouts out to Bully Graphics. He is phenomenal at getting your work together, your graphics, your art. I want to thank him for helping me get my logo together. He'll be helping me with other things. So if y'all need other work done, you need work done, go to your brother Bully Graphics. He on Instagram. Okay. He's part of Aboriginal Republic of North America. I am an Aboriginal doctor. If you need services with a jurist, you can always contact Ansarel Muhammad for the Khalifa region. I am an Aboriginal medical doctor. So if you need help, we can get you healed. We want to keep your hair black. That's what we in the business of. Keeping your hair black, keeping your skin youthful, reversing cells, making you look back youthful again. So all of that, where we go, oh, people go, oh, I can't. We don't believe that. And I actually never did. And I want to give a shout out to my grandma again. That woman, that woman, that woman. Y'all, That woman helped shape and mold me in a way y'all don't even understand. I thought I was in prison eating raw sugar as a child. Why I can't eat the white sugar? Being rebellious. That's what that was. Just being rebellious. Now, what happened was from being rebellious, from doing my own shadow work, right? Diving deep, being rebellious. Now I gotta pay to get my teeth fixed. But that's what happens, because that's life. And that was my fault because guess what? My grandmother was trying to teach me a whole nother way from the very, very, very beginning. I knew about all kinds of things before I should have known them. Shout out to Deborah Blair. There's so many great, great, great. I wouldn't know about a diode if it was not for my grandma. My grandmother was on some higher level, top science stuff. And when I know that, because my grandmother was was around during that experiment. If you go and see my post on Facebook, 1948 or no, 1955, Las Vegas tested a nuclear bomb. My grandmother was one of those children that went outside. She was not supposed to have survived, especially from nuclear radiation. She didn't have a hair on her arm. That woman was beautiful. I'm a reflection of all my grandmothers. I'm so grateful that that woman and what my mother did. So while people may think that I may have hate for my mother, the only hate I would have for my mother would be in my own heart. And that would have been for me to heal. I'm going back to the shadow. That's up for me to heal. This is all of these were tools that you see that I use to heal. These are all nothing but tools to get back to what? Grace. Grace is in yourself. Peace is in yourself. And heaven is already here. And so is hell. So I said that to say, stop being so hateful and vengeful about certain things that you didn't even have an understanding or you didn't even get to the root of. And so this is the problem. People don't want to get to the root. That's why I started with the root chakra. That's why I started with the base because it starts there. You know, knowing who you are and where you come from is so important. And it was always and always has been important to me. And a part of me being abandoned is the reason why I'm able to do the research I'm able to do because I researched and researched and researched to find my mother and wasn't going to stop until I found my mama. I didn't care how I found it. I just needed to find my mama for me, not nobody else. It was for me and probably her and everyone else too, and for my children. I'm doing it for I have children. I have a tribe. So it's up to me to be the matriarch and make sure that they know who and where they come from, whether I like them or not. Okay? That's just a quick snippet, you know, of info. I hope that resonated with someone. Kenway, I appreciate you, brother, from Aboriginal Republic of North America. If you ever need me to shoot out your business, let me know. If you want me to do it now, I can. are I'm not against that because we all each one teach one. I grow, you grow. I never forget that statement that I heard. I grow, you grow. And I just love that because that's how we all got here, by growing. Let's get one more message from mine. Man, say, don't give up. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Ever, ever give up. Now you got me singing. You are being gifted by the universe. Whoever the message is for. But like I'm gonna be coming back and do some sign readings because what you sow is what you reap. And what somebody said, say it to yourself. Just say it. Say it to yourself. Because I have all the answers. Guess where them answers is? I told you where they was. Cipher came out. Back in the dome. In the cell. I told you it's in the cell. You heal and repair yourself. You can heal and repair yourself. And guess what you healing and repairing? You healing and repairing every last dysfunctional, fucked up generational pattern that was done before you. That's what you're doing. That's what I'm doing. Why? Because you're not going back, only forward. It may be slow sometimes, but as long as you're moving forward, you know what my message was, and it's been on there because I love turtles and I love rabbits. I'm gonna always give y'all some metaphors. That's one thing you'll know. I'm gonna give you a cartoon, a music, or something. I'm gonna give you some kind of metaphor so you can get a better over understanding and understanding of what I'm saying. It's universal. Because knowledge is all spread out. It's all over the place. But that's what I love about cosmology and what we do because we bring things back to center. You know, it's about bringing things back to oneness. The is where it all started. Okay. Now, I think I am done here. I am done here. Let's get a chakra message and I'm out. Let's get a chakra message and I'm out. A chakra message and I'm out. A chakra message and I'm out. For whoever this is for, excuse me. Chakra message. Oh, there's that base chakra. Use your instincts. Whoever this is for, use your instinct. Okay, there's that base chakra because you activate your sixth chakra, which is your crown, because that's where your imagination is. It's all up in there. Yeah, there it is at the bottom again. Okay, only one card. Just one. Oh, too many. Freedom and choice, the solar plexus. The third chakra. I have the freedom to choose, so I choose wisely because my decisions have a great impact on how I see myself and how I feel about myself. I own, accept, and express my feelings unreservedly, unreservedly, and do not try to escape them with my own mind games. That's that shadow. The shadow boy, it'll play some fucked up on mind games with you. Your own mind will be. You be thinking that somebody else is trying to play mind games with no. Try thinking about what your own mind doing to you. I have free will to choose how I respond to any situation. I choose to respond with wisdom, clarity, and understanding. And that comes from the heart. So go eat a banana. Or anything yellow. That's all in that area of the solar plexus. Alrighty. I hope that was a reading resonated for someone. And then I think I'm gonna come back and do a signs or what we call polarities readings real quick. All right. I love you all. I hope that resonated with someone here and was able to find some kind of clarity, some kind of hope, some kind of healing, some kind of faith, some kind of courage, some kind of power, some kind of overcoming of some kind of obstacle. Because something I wrote, I one thing I love, I'm grateful that the church made me. And like I said, my pastor, Pastor Warline, you didn't find too many of them. Like he was one of the last. I call him one of the last of the dying breeds because he would never sold out his soul for nothing. And he was the only one I knew who would he would give up his last for his congregation. He would give up his church to feed the homeless and house the homeless. He did exactly what a pastor was supposed to do. What better, what better influencer that I would have to look up to? I'm I'm honored to have to see that, to have a man like that, to have been in my graces, to have been touched, to give me that divine anointing. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful, and I hold it. I hold it because they're my, and those ancestors are protectors. They help protect and guide me. And you folks, y'all, for those that are like, oh, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to. It's not for you to. Everything ain't for everybody. But one thing know that I am divinely guided and divinely protected. And so are you. Hopefully, you know that. It's true. Mwah. Love you all. Peace. Look at that hat. That's better.